I'm back with another video, and this video is going to be about codependency. And I got my notebook with me and everything, my golden notebook, and we're going to be talking about codependency. So let's get started. Alright, so first of all, I want to talk about what made me want to make this video about this topic. And basically, there's a lot of people in relationships that are unstable and unhealthy and full of lies and full of deceit, and it's not really love. And in love versus in codependency, a lot of people are codependent of one another or codependent of a person, and I'm going to explain to you how unhealthy being in a relationship like this is. Wait a minute, let me turn down my music, y'all. I got this calming music on, and my baby is sleeping away to this music too. Alright, so first I wrote a lot of stuff down in my journal that I wanted to talk about, because I didn't want to forget anything. And first, I want to say the definition of codependency is a excessive emotion or psychological reliance on a partner, typically a partner who requires support due to illness or addiction. So a codependent person is a person who likes to be with people who have unhealthy, unstable issues because they have low self-esteem, and they rely on these people to make themselves feel wanted. People with issues, they always need your help or they need you for something, whatever the case may be. And a codependent person likes when people need them for something. It makes them feel good. It makes them feel like, this person needs me, which, it's okay to want someone to need you, but to the point where it's unhealthy and you're just allowing it, that's a codependent person. And after I'm finished reading this, you'll understand why being codependent is very unhealthy behavior. So I wrote down something that I just wrote, and it says, she's codependent of him. She needs him to feel love. She needs him to feel complete. But she's not happy. She just has a man. Well, she thinks she does. A queen don't stand by a man who disrespects her. So I'ma just put it in perspective of a codependent woman. A codependent woman is a woman that basically allows a man to disrespect her, don't really have a voice in the situation, don't really want to say nothing because she wants this man in her life, and she will do whatever to keep this man in her life. And they will go as far as trying to cover up a person's addiction or cover up, a person abusing them or cover up, just being unhappy. They'll pretend like this relationship is like so good. They'll go to the extreme because they don't want to feel alone. When they're alone, they feel abandoned. So let's go on to some other stuff. A codependent person is an enabler. And by that, I mean being an enabler is like, okay, say a man is with a woman on drugs, and instead of him saying to her that you need to go to counseling, you need to stop doing these drugs, this is ruining our relationship, this is hurting our family, this man is covering up the fact that she's on drugs, covering up for her, actually, basically just allowing her to destroy herself and destroy their marriage or destroy their relationship, allowing her children to not have the mother that they need, just being codependent on this person and not being dependable, what I'm saying? Not letting this person be independent. A healthy relationship has a lot of independence. Two independent people. That makes a healthy relationship. When you can learn from each other, when you can depend on each other, when you need them. When you're a codependent person, you're not helping the person that you're with to grow and be better. You just want them, you just want them to stay at a standstill because you don't want them to grow and be better, because you feel like once they start realizing, oh, let me go get some help, or, let me leave this relationship is not healthy for me. You just, you're allowing me to do this. It's relationships where the people are giving their significant other drugs, or giving their significant other food that they know they shouldn't be eating, or just like allowing their significant other to not grow as a person. When you don't tell a person, look, I don't like the way that you're treating me, or I think that you should change, I think that you should go to counseling, you're allowing that person to not grow. And that's a unhealthy relationship. Some people don't have the mindset to just, I need to go to counseling. Some people need to hear it. And a codependent person never tells their spouse, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, you need help, go to counseling, I don't like the way you're treating me. They stay quiet and they entertain the person's downfalls. And that's being codependent. And another thing, it says codependent people, like I said, support and enables another person's addiction, poor mental health, immaturity, irresponsibility, underachievements. Codependents become the benefactors, the cover-ups. They even go as far as pulling some strings. This is to attempt to allow a needy individual to continue their destructive behavior. Like I said, when you do not tell a person that you're in a relationship with, you know, their, problems that they need to fix to better themselves, you become that codependent person. You want this person to need you for something. That's how you feel importance. And that's an unhealthy behavior that a lot of people, have. A lot of people are in relationships like that. My music stopped, y'all. And what else I wrote? A codependent person likes to be needed. They get satisfaction from being needed. Codependent people in relationships will do anything to hold on to the relationship, to have control. So this is a control thing. Codependent people are not worrying about, is this real love? Am I happy in this relationship? They just want control over the person. And this is probably psychological. I read that codependent people, their parents were drug addicts, or they've been through something in life where they develop this unhealthy behavior. And I'm going to just put my journal down. It's just very disturbing when, everybody in this world needs growth, needs to change in some type of way. And when you're in a relationship where a person never gives you any good advice, or just allows you to be destructive, allows you to be hurting. When you're in a relationship, you're supposed to be attentive to each other. That's just like if I'm in a relationship and this person can clearly see that I'm depressed and I'm drinking a lot, or I'm doing drugs, or I'm cutting myself or something, and this person covers up the fact that I'm doing that, tells my family, no, she's okay, or, does whatever to keep me from bettering myself, or that's a person that you don't need to be with. You don't need to be with that person. And these people codependent people have low self-esteem. They not confident within themselves. And it's a lot of traits. I think if you're interested in knowing more about this, you should Google it. There's just a lot of traits. This is a trait that is very unhealthy, and I think a lot of people are in relationships like this. And personally, I know someone that is in a relationship with a codependent person. And this person that's in the relationship with a codependent person, this person is not happy in the relationship, and the person that they're with is not happy as well. They're just together because she is codependent of him and she covers up for him. He has a lot of issues that he needs to deal with, and she covers up for him. And she always, she allows him to talk to her any type of way. She allows him to cheat on her. She allows him to, she allowed him to have a child while they were together. Well, she didn't allow it, but, she knew. of the child. He actually got engaged to another woman, and she knew about. And she actually pretends like she don't know nothing. If you ask her anything, she's his girlfriend. It's like she don't know nothing. Like, he actually, you know, was engaged, would have got married, but like I said, codependent people will do anything to keep the person that they want to control and they want to need them around. And, she stayed in the picture and she kept in contact with him. And, she says that she loves him. First off, love is not jealousy. Love is not controlled. Love is not, first of all, love is loving yourself first. And if you allow a person to hurt you and disrespect you and everything else that was going on in the relationship, that is not love. And it's as simple as that. And you have to think, like, what really brings these two people together? And it's because she's codependent. She don't see no wrong in none of the situations. She don't see no wrong in none of it. And as long as he's there, as long as she feels like she has some control, as long as she feels like, she has something to give him that's going to keep him around, she's happy. And it's sad. And for the person that's in the relationship with the codependent person, you should have more confidence in yourself to want more for yourself, to want to do more for yourself. You shouldn't have to be so needy and think that this person can help you get here or get there or achieve this. You have to achieve things for yourself and do things for yourself. And especially, if you're not happy and you're just there because this person, has money, or they supplying you a place to stay, or, they're helping you with your debt, or just anything, because codependent people will go out their way to do whatever to keep you around. If you allow them to, they'll do whatever. And at the end of the day, this is a situation where both parties, especially the codependent person, eventually the person is going to leave you and you're going to get hurt. If that person realizes, this is not a healthy relationship, I'm not growing in this relationship, because who wants somebody to give them everything in life? Only a spoiled brat, a person that don't want to do nothing for themselves, wants you to always give them something. And once the codependency traits in this person, that this person is being independent and this person is like slowly but surely making steps to leave you alone, that's when all hell breaks loose. And that's when you see so much anger and you see so much aggression and you see so much hate from that codependent person, because they don't want you to leave them. They want you to want them. They want to control you. That's not love. In no shape or form. That's not love. And it's sad because this person tried to leave that codependent person behind and couldn't because they didn't have the confidence to. They felt like they needed that person for something. They might think that that's actually love, the relationship that they keep on going back to, and it's not. And it's clear as day to me that it's not, and I'm pretty sure clear as day to other people that it's not. These two people are honestly just using each other, and that is not love. And all I can say is, if either one truly find love, which both parties need to work on themselves, but if either one truly find love and truly find happiness, I wish that for the both of them, because being in unhealthy relationships affect not only the people involved, but the people around them. If they have children, like, it affects your children, because your children learn communication and learn how to love one another and learn how to get along through their parents. So the way that you as a parent is dealing with a relationship, when your kids see you arguing, or your kids see that, mommy uses daddy or daddy uses mommy, eventually your kids see that when they get older, and they don't recognize it as it being something wrong. They recognize it as it's right, and they end up doing the same thing in their relationship, and the cycle just goes on and on and on and on. I feel like the cycle needs to stop. Be in relationships with people because you love them and because you want to grow together and for all positive reasons. Don't use nobody. Don't just want somebody to be around because you just don't want to feel alone. You just want to control the person. It's unhealthy. It's very, very unhealthy. A lot of people pry on people that, like I said, like I read in my journal, a lot of people pry on people that have addictions and have poor mental health and are immature, irresponsible, underachieved, and, low self-esteem, uneducated. The list goes on. Recognize who you're with. Recognize the people around you. Recognize the person that you're sleeping next to. Is that person really good for you? Does that person make you feel good? And if your two answers to those two questions were no, or you gotta think about it, or it's like sometimes, you need to be in the bed by yourself for a little while. You need to be by yourself. You need to realize, why are you even dealing with that? What's going on in yourself? And that is my take on codependency. And I want to end this video by saying how he or she treats you is how they feel about you. Simple as that. How a person treats you is how they feel about you. And when a person don't want to see you grow as a person, as a human being, they don't want to see you grow. When you do something wrong to them, they don't never defend themselves. They don't never want to say, let's take a break. You know what I'm saying? That's not love. That's not love. A real king or queen would say, look, you need a little bit of discipline. Let's take a break. Or, a real person that cares about you will tell you about yourself and wants you to change some things about yourself so you can be a better man or a better woman. A codependent man or woman is not going to tell you nothing about yourself. They're going to make you feel like you don't need to change anything and you're good the way that you are. And you could be addicted to drugs, addicted to cocaine, addicted to heroin. You could be, that person could be like abusing the codependent person, and the codependent person will never say, stop hitting me, stop talking to me like that, I don't like when you do that. It's always when they're hurt or when you're hurting them, they're always saying something positive. That's not even normal. Like, you could be out cheating on them and you look on your phone and they're saying, oh, I love you so much. I love you because of this, that, and this and that. And I know you with somebody else. Who are you with? If it's not her, then who is it? And the codependent person know exactly what's going on. They know exactly who you with. They know that you're cheating on them. And you get back home and the person just act like ain't nothing happened. That's a problem in itself. That is a whole problem in itself. And you gotta think to yourself,